I want more for you, church, than just surviving, because I understand that life is not a straight line, but that we have a good God who loves you so much that he's working out a plan and he has a destination for you. And oh, don't you want to get to that destination? You don't want to lay down on the moving car and fall asleep and miss the destination. You don't want to just not ever get onto that moving car and follow along with where God's taking you, despite the fact that the train ride is rough. I want you to get to where God is taking you. You see, when it looks like nothing good is happening, when it looks like nothing good is coming out of you of this, I want you to know that God is working. And even through the worst of events, and I would even challenge you this week to look through your Bible and see that most of the great things that ever happen come out of the darkest moments. Read the book of Job. This guy has everything taken away from him. It's devastating when you read that book. And at the end of the book, at the end of chapter 1, verse 21, it says this: the Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. Do you know what the next word is? Say it out loud. You got it right. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Say it, church. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Can some of you say the Lord gave? Can some of you say the Lord's taken away? And what should we say in response? Because he's in charge. I saw this a while ago. It's stuck in my head. It may be corny, and if it is, forgive me. Would you get a hand up in front of you right now and do this? That's your circumstances, right? This is junk going on in your life. Name it right now. What, right? The words for whatever this is are going. Hey, and we know we have God. Can you get the other hand up? God is in our life. You've put your trust in Jesus. You have God in your life, right? Yes? Some of you are not doing it. It cracks me up. Noticing who's not doing it. I wouldn't be the guy doing it out there, but okay? And we did this in staff meeting the other day, and long after we were done, there were still some people doing this, trying to figure this out. But you know, when you're doing this, and your circumstances are going back and forth, what's it doing? It's blocking God. And this is really big right now, and it's really moving, and it's motion, and you're just following it, and you're watching it, and it's taking up all of your energy, and God is out there. Here's what I would love to encourage you to do if you're still doing it. No, most of you stop because you felt really weird, and I get it. But if you want to get your hands back up and do this, let's switch. Put God right here. And the closer and closer you get to him, the less and less these things matter. There's an old hymn that says, and the things of this earth will grow strangely dim in the light of his glory and grace. God is working, and he loves you. I need to stop looking at my circumstances to justify that everything is okay. And I need to start realizing that God says, if you will just trust me, I can do something that only God can do, so that you and I can say, that was something only God could do. Wouldn't it be amazing if we could be a church full of stories, coming in here to tell each other every week stuff that only God could have done this week? And we will not ever get to tell those stories if we aren't calling out for him, getting to know him, talking to him, having a relationship with him, and then recognizing when he moves. So we can say, that was something only God can do. Hey, so maybe some of you have quit praying. Just that family member, it's a lost cause. Do you think God forgot? You think God didn't hear you? Why'd we stop praying? I get it. I'm like, well, God, you're going to do your own thing. This is all set in motion. No, he wants to hear from you. He wants to talk to you. He wants you to line up your thoughts and your emotions with his will and become okay with his will. Hey, I'm going to encourage you, would you trust God during this rough part? He's working, he's putting something together way beyond anything we could ask or think. Back to Ephesians 3, abundantly, exceedingly abundantly, more than we could ever have even asked. We have a great God. We were asking for this. He's putting together this. And we quit down here because we didn't get this. Church, he's a big God. Get him right in front of you and start getting to know him and spend time with him. He's wanting to show up big. He is showing up big. Don't give up on God. There are things going on in the unseen realm right now in this very place. Church, he's inviting us in to join him, to seek him in that moment.